All right, guys, here we are, part two of this cheap Goodwill when not really cheap to get it to me. But we're just kind of having fun. $30 worth of time spent going through these. That's pretty much what we're looking at. So, and then hoping, we'll hope for something. This is what we've been getting the most are these trivia cards. So I got a big stack of those. That's pretty cool. Hide that rated rookie. Mike Maddox. We're gonna make our way through these slowly. Oh, there's suckers hiding in there trying to get me. Let's see here. Biggio. Craig Biggio. That's probably a rookie there. Well, that guy. He did alright his career. Andreas Thomas. Cerruti, Don August. Francona. Looks like they lost probably. Because here it sits. Omar Vizquel. Harold Reynolds. Oral. Hershiser. We got Tony Phillips. There's Pendleton. Girardi. Greg Maddox. Sabo. Taylor. Awesome action. Double play. Joe Carter. Castillo. Billy Ripken. Steve Foster. I was going through some of these cards I just haven't gone through, and I found that Mark Jackson with the Mendez brothers. That was pretty funny. I don't remember ever having that one, but it popped across. I was like, oh, look at that. There's old Mendez and brothers. Olerud. It's his cards, I think, are making a little push. That's a pretty nice shape one. There's a logo sticker. That's pretty good. Square it up. Another one of them. Steve Decker, there's that rated rookie. Jose Ryu, Black, Nedlinger, Hamaker. Here we go. Let's come and stay with these like uniform stacks. Man, they got a bunch of these. They probably got the set of these. There's a Warren Moon legend. 3 of them. I was like, oh, maybe I'll keep that. And I mean, it's like these are just all sentimental. If you think anything, right? If you keep them, it's just for sentimental value, really. It's like I'm trying to get through some of these cards that I got so that if I'm not here tomorrow, someone don't have to just go through a bunch of junk wax. You guys might, one day you'll find all these at Goodwill, and you can go for them yourself. You know what I mean? Oh, we got some action packed back there, looks like. Feel it. I can feel it. Brad Shaw. Oh, I flipped that one upside down. Flip it upside down. Daryl Evans. Blauser. Alvarez. Russ Nixon. Paredes. Fred Tolliver. Pat Borders with the purple border. Tom Tolliver. Gary Gaetti. Daryl Boston. Hiding back there. Mike Diaz. Hiding. Mark Davidson. Davidson, Ken Caminiti. That's a nice shape. Petri, Benito. He was always one of my guys growing up. For some reason, I like the Padres. I think it's just the unis. Danny Jackson, All-Star. That's a good one. Does anybody want a Danny Jackson card? Probably not, right? Record breaker. Who's that? Who dat? Kevin McReynolds. 21 straight. Sounds like. Tim Wallach. Steve Largent? Nope. Dave Craig. Hockey. Look at that. Trash. Who's that? Mel Blunt. Who we at? Steve Atwater. Not in good shape. Not in good shape. We got a business card. Retirement. Look at it. Oh, man, that makes you feel bad, right? Oh, man. Like I was just talking about. I'm not retirement age, guys, but, you know, we're Gen X. We're not going to make it as long as you guys, as these boomers. Boomers are going to last longer than Gen X, I think. Salazar, Stankiewicz, Stubbs, Portugal, Bob Welch. Not to bring y'all down, but yeah, that's my theory. I don't really think Gen X is going to last as long as the boomers, which is crazy to say, right? Clark, a bunch of Clarks, Juris, look at that. Brock. Doug Flutie, might as well keep a Doug Flutie up in there. Well, no, never mind. Never mind. I need 5 Doug Fluties. I got 4. The Rockets. Tom Clements. Pasaglia. Sinclair. Skinner. Well, Joe Theismann. Wait, Joe Theismann. You guys want to buy a Joe Theismann from me? Is it worth keeping a Joe Theismann? He was before my time. Joe Theismann was. Was that 83 he busted his knee open? His leg open? I can't quite remember. I didn't start really watching until the Bears. It was that Bears Super Bowl years when I first started watching. I was only 8. Tom Kelly. Schofield. Candelaria. Hesketh. Foley. Kruger. Gross. Russell. Claudel. Bob Boone. All-Star. Record breaker. Who's that? Doug Jones. Lee Smith. Bergman. Chet. Lemon. Benedict. I mean, it'd be nice if there was something in there crazy, right? Like, and then just peps you back up a little bit. It's like, yo, there it is. There's the one I've been waiting for. You know? Albert Hall. Ozzie Guillen. Dallas Green. Tracy Ray. We got the leaders. It's probably Yount. Aducci, Felder. Oh man, they're such good shape. They don't want to come together, come apart. Franklin Stubbs. Who's behind you, Stubby? Nobody. Dave Clark, Farrell, Furman, Santanova, Martinez. There's Andre Gallardo. What do we got here? You like him, right? Yeah. Yeah, we like him though. Lansford, Van Slyke, Lind, John Smiley, Parrish, R.J. Reynolds, Kunkel, Fletcher. Oh, maybe some Bowman's coming up here, it looks like, maybe. Oh, no, I was wrong. Wah, wah. I wish they were at least like... you always wish that. That's part of the process, guys. Part of the process, right? Flipping them and up and down. Oster, Askery, Doug Jones with the big old mustache. Pete O'Brien, Fredo Griffin, Lasorda. I'm not really seeing anybody, so it's like I'm kind of just flying through these. I grew up, he was one of my first guys, first favorites. Daly, Woodson, Randy Reddy, Brown. Keno, Bannister, Tettleton, Niedenfloofer, Renee Gonzalez, Kingery, Mikado, Presley, Wilkinson. There's a bunch of junk in here. I got somebody's junk, guys. We knew we were. Awesome action. Visco, Dalton, Carlton Fisk. Awesome action. We already got that awesome action. Joe Carter, Mark Grace. We got awesome action with McGuire, so that just, okay, cool. Awesome action, Zuski, Landrum. Calderon, All-Star, Gene Nelson, Sorrento, George, Sosa with the Sox, Otto, Steve O'Brien. There's a Ray Sanchez rated rookie. Mauer, Gerald Williams. I liked him. I was a Yankee fan. That's a rookie without knowing that's a rookie. You gotta know that's a rookie, or else you wouldn't know, right? Julio Franco, Farr. A little Star Trek, LeVar Burton. I mean, he is the best character on Star Trek, right? Reading Rainbow. Burba, Daryl, Tom Glavine, All-Star. Jacoby, Doug Henry, Ramon, Leyritz, Howard. Making our way. Hopefully we'll start to get to something. I think, I'm hoping maybe this will be more randoms. The sets are kind of putting me to sleep a little bit, to be honest. Charlie Garner, John Taylor, Dexter Davis, DiPierto. Little Andy Ashby, rated rookie. Looks like a rookie. What do we got here? William Floyd. Looks like we got some sweet Star Treks. So everybody wants those, I bet. Oh, there's a Patrick Stewart. Times squared. That's hilarious. Let's put LeVar over there. We'll just keep those in a little pile. That low one there. Candaly. That guy. Plunk. Mitch Webster. Martinez. Foley. I always like this guy just because his name. Oil Can. Remember? Oil Can Boyd. Tim Wallach. Gardner. Leary. Tanana. Frank Tanana. Tanana. Brown. Brumley. Pettis. Jones. Thompson. Larry Walker. Maine. Coleman. Greg Vaughn. Tapani. Felix. Riho. Guillen. Oral. That's in good quality. There's the checklist so I can know if I got them all. Dennis Cook, Gene Harris, Welch, McDonald, Bass, Clark, Roberto, Eddie Murray, another one of those. What are those called? Puzzle piece. Alright, let's see here. Getting into the nitty gritty of it. Looks like some football. Well, a run of football, maybe. Which I would not be disappointed with. We got Renfro. Who's that? Daryl Fletcher. Russell, Maryland. We got a Jeff George. Guess that was the front. Some hockey. We got some Juan Gonzalez. Whitson. We got a vintage. I'm keeping all my cards that are like 80. I think it's definitely 80, but I don't care what shape they're in. I'm keeping all these. That's an 80 though. I believe that was 80. I'm keeping them all. I don't care anymore. It's like 84 and under. 87, I think, is because I like that 87 wood grain tops, you know. Marvin Washington, Vinny Testaverde. These are so busy. Who would even want these? I think I did open some of these back in the day, but it's like Fleer really lost me. They got so crazy. Look at this. I don't know what that is. Mint collection. Tim Salmon. Horrible shit, but I mean, it's kind of neat, right? It's pretty neat. I like it. But yeah, look at these cards. Who wants that? Like, you can't even tell what you want to look at. You know? It's so busy. Busy body. Busy, busy, busy. Quintana, Pico, Will Clark, Armstrong, Tom Browning. I wouldn't mind getting a Tom Browning, like, young card. You know? You guys like Tom Browning? I want to get those guys that just used to strike everybody out. I'd like to get all their rookies. Of course, it's talking like Nolan Ryan. Like, come on, bro. Who's getting a Nolan Ryan rookie? John Elway, best quarterback ever. Best quarterback ever. You guys know that, right? Aaron Glenn. Chris Warren. David Klingler. Phil Simms. Another Fleer. Man, I wish that Elway was as nice as that Phil Simms was. You know, Akerfield, Vaughn Hayes, Barnett, Mark Bruner. Oh, I got Barry Sanders. There's a Mark Bruner. Insert, tore up. Tore up from the floor up, but that's all right. Look at that, though. This is cool. We're looking at this one for a second. Barry Sanders. Pacific, but that looks cool. I like it. That's nice. That looks sharp, right? Guys, do you like that one? Is that what they all look like? With that background? But for their teams or whatever? I don't know. Barry. Best running back ever. I mean, you know he is, right? You know he was the best. Barry. Barry was the best. I don't care what anybody says. Is the best. Barry's the GOAT. Right? Right. Lorenzo Neal. I didn't know he was a fullback. I thought he was a... Darren Dalton. DeJesus. Jeff Cross. Marcus Robertson. What's that? That's a... No. Those cards. Aaron Glenn. Roosevelt Potts. Rick Cerrone. Leon Searcy. Benny Thompson. What do we got there? Willie Jackson. Inaugural season. Tovar. Simeon. Charles Haley. Carey. Floyd Turner. I don't know who that guy is, but there's the Panthers inaugural season. Robert Brooks. Look at those, couple more of those. Aldred. Oh, Bo Jackson in there. Nice. Guterman. Glenn Davis. Ricky sliding in. Jeff Coat. Barfield. Montgomery. Eric Anthony. They're getting there. Might as well just get them all out of there, right? Pull them all out. Oh, I'm sorry, Daisy. Threw my bag on my dog. Sorry about that, Daisy. You were sleeping too. Now you're awake. Yep. That's the way it goes. Alright. Finish her out. Gary Wayne. Terry Lee. Sabo. Joe Carter. Perry. Eddie Murray. Rod Woodson. Tappaney. Horton. Lee Smith. Matt Young. Knowles. Doyle Alexander. Roger McDowell. I'm Keith Hernandez. Hubie Brooks. Pelfrey. Mo Lewis. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Pfeiffer. Come on. Give me. There's got to be something in here that's going to go crazy. Right? Was it Bo Jackson? Was Bo Jackson the hit? looks like Bo Jackson was the hit. That Barry Sanders. That was a pretty nice one. I'll take that Barry Sanders too. And here we go. Final run. Final run. Looks like it's full of Star Trek cards, so that's amazing. Mario Bates. Andy Ashby, another one of those. William Thomas. Charles Wilson. Blankenship. Timmy Jones. Kingsbury. Todd Burrell. R.J. Reynolds. Steinbeck. Yep. You see why it only took me $6 to win. But sadly, $22 for the rest. So $28, guys. Ricky Waters. Ricky Waters. $28 Goodwill, guys. $28. Robert Brooks. Proof positive. So, just so y'all know, Charlie Hayes, John Crook, and the last card, Darren Dalton. All right. Well, you saw what we got. McGuire, there were 2 of those in there. Ivan, there we go. This one wasn't too bad. I'll take that. Ken Griffey. A couple berries. Where's that? Jose. I think people like that one. I think he did all right. I don't know. Who knows? We kept it to the side. Those all look like I forgot to go through them. Oh yeah, rookie prospects. That's right. I'm trying to keep the rookies out because they're just gonna be in a pile. Thick Ben. Some older ones. We got a Bo Jackson. We did like this Barry, but it's just it's just a Barry. John Elway, Trashed Edge, little vintage, one vintage. These are all just damage cards I decided to keep, but there we go. Can't complain for $6, $30 for an hour of time. Appreciate you guys watching if you made it this far. Give me a like, sub it up. This is what I'm doing. Goodwill, I got a couple more coming. This is periodically what I'll be doing. I might get a couple packs here and there, but we'll see. New products don't really excite me. Anyway, take care, guys.